Have you ever wondered why chocolate turns gray? From a food science perspective, what is actually happening that is turning this chocolate gray? And is it even safe to eat? In short, there are just two reasons as to why this is happening. First case is because of fat blooming. Cocoa butter separates the other ingredients in the chocolate mixture and migrates to the surface due to storage at higher temperatures. Maybe you kept it in your car or you left it outside. Chocolate should be ideally stored under cool but not cold conditions. If temperatures exceed approximately 24 degrees Celsius, blooming might start to occur as cocoa butter separates. This is fat blooming, this is the start of it, and it's all over my package right here as well. I just left it outside, uncovered, and it turned into this lovely grayish mess. On the other hand, sugar blooming happens when chocolate is stored below about 15 degrees Celsius, causing sugars to separate from the mixture and form a whitish film on the surface. This can also occur in highly humid conditions. Proper storage at moderate temperatures and humidity levels help prevent blooming. I also put this one in a really moist place in the fridge, and you can start to see
the whitish coating forming on the chocolate, which is called sugar blooming. Sugar blooming occurs when chocolate is exposed to moisture or fluctuations in temperature, resulting in the formation of white coatings on its surface. This typically happens when chocolate is stored in damp environments, like a moist refrigerator, or when using molds with lingering moisture during chocolate molding. Moisture causes the chocolate to dissolve slightly, and upon evaporation or recrystallization, it leaves behind sugar crystals on the surface, which is the whitish coating that you're seeing. Tempering is an important technique when making chocolate. It is both an art and a science. It's an art because it requires skill and expertise to create beautiful, glossy chocolate. It's a science because it involves controlling the temperature to encourage the formation of stable cocoa butter crystals, particularly the desired Form 5 crystals. This process, called tempering, results in chocolate that's shiny, smooth, and has a satisfying snap. Cocoa butter, the primary fat in chocolate, can crystallize into 6 different polymorphic forms, each with distinct properties. Form 1, this is the most unstable form, characterized by small, irregular crystals, and results in a soft, greasy texture and poor shelf life. Form 2 has a slightly higher melting point and tends to produce a grainy texture in chocolate products. Form 3 produces a smoother texture in chocolate but can still lead to issues such as fat bloom over time. Form 4 contributes to the snap and shine of chocolate but can still result in fat bloom if not properly controlled. Form 5, this is the most desirable form for chocolate making. Form 5 crystals provide that smooth texture, glossy appearance, and snap characteristics of high-quality chocolate. Achieving and maintaining Form 5 crystals is the goal of the tempering process. Form 6, this is the most stable form of cocoa butter, but it's not typically desired in chocolate making because it can result in a gritty texture or poor mouthfeel as well as fat blooming.
Even though the white coating resembles mold, it's typically very safe to eat. So knock yourself out with some bloom chocolate. These are two things that can ruin your chocolate and make it not taste as good. The texture will be off, the taste will be off. It's just not your typical pleasant chocolate experience, but it's still completely edible. It's not mold, even though it looks like it. We're gonna fix this right now by adding some heat to it and melting it all back up. All I'm gonna do is heat up my bloom chocolate in a double boiler. This is my bloom chocolate that's about to get fixed. I got my flat bloom right here and my regular chocolate right here.
I am heating up my chocolate over a double boiler. I really don't want my chocolate to go over 115 degrees Fahrenheit, so once it starts to melt, I'm gonna take it off so that I can repurpose my chocolate. You can use this to make brownies or other chocolate desserts. Once you heat it up, the blooming should disappear. I used this to make chocolate-covered strawberries. It worked perfectly and tasted so good. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video informative, please don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. Also, don't forget to check out my website where you can find the latest food news and all of my delicious recipes. You can also sign up for the newsletter to get all of your information right to your inbox ahead of these videos so that you can read up on all the latest food news.